You are still watching Ways Now on the International Day of Sports for Development and Peace. Promotes healthy lifestyles and emphasizes the International Olympics Committee, that's the IOC, focus on giving as many people as possible access to sports. It's a day when some of the world's leading sports people work together with communities to bring sporting opportunities to enrich lives, particularly children. The IOC and the UN have a long-standing commitment to using sports as a tool for social change and have worked together on many projects over the years. Both organizations have used sporting events such as Olympics, Games, to bridge cultural understanding and improve education, health, economic and social development. So on August 23rd, 2013, the UN proclaimed that the International Day of Sports for Development and Peace will be celebrated on April 6 each year. And this date also marks the opening of the first modern Olympic Games in Athens in 1896. So it's so interesting how the day just tied up to what we're talking about, sports today.
Right, such a coincidence.
I mean, we've talked about this I remember, I think the last time, or before the last time the guest was here, it was here before then, and we talked about how sports is empowering people, right, helping to bridge the poverty gap.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Aside from the fact that, you know, back in the days when we were growing up, everybody that wanted to be somebody, what they did was like, hey, they wanted to be good footballers. They go out there so that the scouters can actually see them and, you know, actually make use of them in the, or sign them up into a club or something. So yes, some people out of being a nobody can be somebody.
Yes, of course.
With sports.
When I was
we have the likes of JJ Okocha and the likes of them.
I mean, my very good friend in secondary school, her mom is Mercy Oko. I don't know if you know her. She used to be an athlete. She used to be a runner.
Mercy Oko,
yes.
I think
so. I mean, that was what even introduced me to women's sports. And I was like, and she was really good.
And Marion,
yes. So I mean, back in the day, we were always proud of them, like, because we didn't have a lot of women representing Nigeria in either soccer or athletes, you know. But I mean, I remember her from.
So my mom was a fantastic runner. I think we'll leave the sports matter to later, because she was a fantastic runner, and then it was Bendel. It was not Bendel. Yes, Bendel. So you know, she actually had the capacity to represent the whole of Bendel as the sprint 100 meter. Because even my older sister Faith took after her. That one she's good with 100 meters, but if you give her long distance, almost now glucose will finish the race. But you know, I mean, my mom is a fantastic sprint, but was never encouraged, because people just feel like you're a woman, you know.
Shouldn't be.
So even that bias is even there.
Yeah.
Not to talk of, okay, the ones that have said, you know what, we'll do it. Then where's the money to push and invest? You know, so it's a good conversation to have.
And they're not encouraged at all.
At all. So we're looking forward to having Bukola Alopade. But before then, let me check with you ladies. Okay. Let me start with you, Isi. What did you find for us?
Okay, my story is, you know, I like Book of Lamentations because of the issues we have every time. And, you know, food is a crucial part of survival in today's world. Yeah. Not even in today's world, from time immemorial. So we have food crisis. Hungry persons in West Africa to reach 38 million by June. Wow. Now, the report was issued by 11 international organizations working closely with the European Union on food emergencies, and has said that 11 or more persons, million or more persons could go hungry in West Africa in the next 3 months. Let's take it back to Nigeria, okay? And in Nigeria, we have food prices soar across household products, and, you know, soar across household products too. So there is hyperinflation currently in Nigeria. Everybody is complaining, and we have the heading that says that, let me just dig this one out, says that food prices soar across household products too, and that is hyperinflation has hit the prices of food items and household products across Nigeria in densely populated states like Lagos, Kano, Oyo, Kaduna, River State, Katsina, Bauchi, Anambra, and the likes of them. with a combined projected population of 121 million residents, are being daily pressured by the soaring prices of staple food items. It's no brainer. Everybody is going through this. Today you go into the market, the next minute you're seeing something else. Are just going basically,
by the minute.
Yes. However, the federal government has said that, irrespective of the report by the international community, that though it will soon come to an end, that hopefully things will be better. So we're looking forward to things getting better and food being affordable for the masses.
It needs to be, because
everybody.
I'm just wondering, like the very, in fact, I don't even want to call them low income, but I mean the less of the less.
Yes,
because it's, I mean, I know, I think was it yesterday, there was a post that a woman was saying that you can make a proper stew with 10,000 naira. And I think Noboligwe also responded to her saying that you can't even make luxury stew, like you're rich and you want to make nice stew. 100K too, cannot do that.
That's
because the cost of, no, I don't know what they're adding to it is like, okay, the gas that you use the gas to cook, transportation to the market, you know, all these other things that even if you've bought a couple of things in bulk, but when you now put all those things together, it just amounts to like, oh my God, where are we heading to? Everything is expensive. Everything.
Absolutely. So Alero, your story is actually supposed to be confusion as linked SIM users lament inability to make calls. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, a lot of people have been barred. I think about how many million Nigerians from various networks, they've been barred from using their mobile numbers. So now, I think that they try to link their NIM. They have already linked their NIM to their mobile numbers, but the thing now is, I don't even know if the telcos did not register the NIM properly, but at this moment, over 1 million Nigerians' phone numbers have been barred. And I mean, I'm hoping that it's something that the institution is actually going to work on as soon as possible, because I can imagine how many people have not been able to be contacted by their loved ones or even to do their businesses.
No, however, they can actually use their data. They can actually get incoming calls, but they can't dial out.
They can, they can receive calls, but they can't dial out.
They can receive calls, they can
it's also good as
they were kind of tactical about it in the course
but
of barring
because I know that Nigerians, we don't have the enthusiasm to solve problems quickly. So I can see the way people were crowded at their office. I'm wondering how long it will actually take them to resolve this, because I mean, people are really going through.
So the report is saying that okay, I think about some 75 million lines have been barred. It's about 75 million.
75 million.
Yes, 75 million lines.
Wow.
So let's see how that goes. All right, so my story is actually a video. If I can just quickly play that for me. I don't know who experienced the rain that fell.
We all did.
The rain.
Yeah.
See the accident with the thing cause. We gotta help people who don't inside. May not be say they die, because this one fall on top of things. See motor will fall on top with the drag come outside. This is Oregun. Towards that baby link bridge, that traffic light side. Where this one happens, so nobody they go work. See time 9, people full of Jota where they come, people full of outside where they come, where they try go work. But everywhere don't block and they feel no know it to happen. So share around, I beg.
Alright, so the reason I actually drew the attention of this story from my what's in the news, even in my house, right, my area this morning, an electric pole actually, not even, so it's not even the wooden one, the one that is cast, the one that is concrete. It broke into two. That was how powerful.
Because of the
trees
wind.
fell on the, what's it called? So that wind was crazy.
Yes.
When I heard it this morning, I said, what's happening?
Years of this morning.
Yeah, so the wind was quite heavy. And so for me, why I am drawing the attention to this as my what's in the news, given that billboard, we're going to have more of those, right? I mean, the weather has been crazy. We know of the climate change and all of that. So it means that we're going to expect heavier downpours, heavier wind. So the integrity of some of these billboards, I'm just calling on the government, because now I'm not sure if there was any casualty in terms of death,
like human beings,
right? Human beings dying. But as at the time of filing this video, the Lasema was there, Lastma was there, the LRU, that's the what's it called now? The Lagos State LASA was there as well. LASA, the agency for the signages, the traffic management was there. The response unit, that's the Lasema response unit, was also there for emergency response and all of that. So I'm happy that there was a prompt response. Again, because this LASA is very close to the government house. But I'm saying that if this can happen with something, most in my head, those things are supposed to be very strong, right? Well fortified and everything. So if it can happen like this with the wind that we experience today, can we start to just do integrity tests for most of those billboards, so we do not have the one that now kills people?
Right.
So that's why I actually I took my attention to this particular what's in the news.
Aside from the what's it called, the mast holding the billboards, I even noticed today as I was driving by that some of those billboards, that's the main image is bent and it's torn out or destroyed.
So even with the drilling and everything, the welding, everything is like the wind was too strong, so it's like really shredding like paper. In fact,
so it was quite windy.
And we're just talking about this one. What's it called? What the stand broke. We're not even talking about the flood in some areas, because I'm sure that some people's houses already already flooded.
Of course, they can't go in.
Man,
that one in our area, we actually contributed to build our roads. We did the drainages, we did the roads, we did every single thing. So thankfully, issues of flood can tell you. But we'll take a break now. We want to discuss female sports and investment, right? Stay with us. We'll be right back.